Here's your narration script for How Big is the Universe Really? Right now, as you watch this, there are stars being born that you will never see. Not because they're too far away, because the light leaving them will never, ever reach you, not in your lifetime, not in Earth's lifetime, not before the sun itself burns out. The universe is expanding faster than that light can travel toward us. And that means there are entire galaxies, billions of them, that have already slipped beyond the edge of everything we will ever be able to know. Tonight, I'm going to show you just how big this thing we live in really is. And I promise you, by the end, the number is going to feel almost unbearable. Let's start somewhere comfortable. Our solar system. If you shrank the sun down to the size of a basketball, the Earth would be a grain of sand about 30 yards away. And Neptune, the edge of the planets, nearly a quarter mile out. That's already more empty space than your mind wants to picture. But here's the thing, that whole solar system on the scale of the galaxy is smaller than a single speck of dust, because next comes the Milky Way. Our galaxy holds somewhere between 200 and 400 billion stars. If you tried to count them, one per second, you'd die long before you finished. It would take you over 6,000 years. And light, the fastest thing that exists, traveling at 186,000 miles every second, light takes 100,000 years just to cross from one side of our galaxy to the other. 100,000 years for the fastest thing in existence, just to cross our one single galaxy. Now hold that feeling, because here's where it stops being comprehensible. Our galaxy is one of an estimated 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. 2 trillion. Each one holding hundreds of billions of stars. When astronomers pointed the Hubble telescope at a patch of sky so small you could block it out with a grain of sand held at arm's length, a piece of empty, black nothing, they found 10,000 galaxies hiding in that tiny dark square. Not stars, galaxies. Each one a Milky Way of its own. And every direction we look, it's the same. The sky is not mostly empty. The sky is wall-to-wall galaxies, stacked so deep we can't see the back of it. So how far does it go? The observable universe, the part we can actually detect, stretches about 93 billion light-years across. And here's where your brain should snag on something. The universe is only about 14 billion years old. So how can it be 93 billion light-years wide? How did anything get that far apart in that little time? The answer is the part scientists still wrestle with. Space itself is expanding. The galaxies aren't flying through space. Space is stretching between them, like dots drawn on a balloon as it inflates. And in the distance, that stretching adds up so fast that those faraway galaxies are receding from us faster than light. We're not chasing them. They're being pulled out of reach. But observable is the word that should haunt you. Observable means the part we can see. The light has had time to arrive. Beyond that edge is more universe. We just can't see it yet, and some of it we never will. How much more? Nobody knows. Some models suggest the real universe is at least 250 times bigger than the part we can observe. Others say it might be infinite. Genuinely, mathematically infinite, going on forever, with no edge, no wall, no end. And the unsettling truth is that we may never be able to tell the difference between unimaginably enormous and truly endless, because the answer is hidden behind a horizon we physically cannot cross. Think about what that means. Somewhere out there, past the edge of everything we can detect, there could be another galaxy that looks almost exactly like ours. Another solar system, another pale blue planet, maybe even another you sitting in a dark room, watching a video, wondering how big the universe is. If space truly goes on forever, then everything that can possibly happen happens somewhere, an infinite number of times. And here's the part that NASA's data quietly confirms, but no one likes to say out loud. Every year, the expansion accelerates. Every year, more galaxies cross that line and disappear from our reach forever. The universe we can see is actually shrinking, not in size, but in what's reachable. We are living in the most connected moment the cosmos will ever have. Far in the future, any civilization looking up will see only their own galaxy, alone in an empty black void, with no evidence that 2 trillion others ever existed. They'll have no way to know the truth we know tonight. So we are small, almost incomprehensibly small. One planet around one star in one galaxy among trillions, inside something that might have no edge at all, which leaves just one question worth asking. In a universe this impossibly vast, what are the odds that we're the only ones looking up and wondering? That's right around 900 words, paces to about 7 minutes at a natural narration speed. Want me to tighten the open into a punchier 15-second hook, or generate a thumbnail title for it next?